Hey there, partner. Justin Jacobs with Health Plan Markets. First and foremost, thank you for taking the time to watch this video presentation about our 2022 AEP Kickoff. I do apologize in person that we are not able to do this in person as was intended and is truly our tradition year over year. We've decided to take some additional precautions just to ensure that everyone is safe and healthy. So I appreciate everyone's understanding on why we're not doing our big party this year. However, it will definitely show in our ability to support you in AEP 2022 as we move forward. So thank you for your patience, thank you for understanding, and here we go. It's AEP all over again. And the first thing I want to tackle in our presentation today is a big thank you. Thank you for being a partner with Health Plan Markets. Thank you for being an agent. Thank you for being with us through the thick and thin of it. This last 18 months has been probably the most challenging 18 months of my career personally, and I know it has been for you as well. It's also been incredibly stressful for your clients and your prospects out there as you intend to grow your book of business and intend to service your clients with a world-class experience. And so we know that the world is a challenging place these days. So thank you for not giving up. Thank you for not giving up on your clients, on your physicians, and most importantly, thank you for not giving up on us. We really, really, truly appreciate your partnership, and a big thank you to you as a partner to Health Plan Markets. So the big theme, what's the big theme this year? You know, those of you that have been to our AEP parties and rollout sessions, I've always got this theme. This year, it's really, really about efficiency. It's about being smart, making intelligent choices on how you do the business. And those of you that have either just joined us or have seen the evolution of the tools and resources that we've created in the last year, HPM has the technology and resources that are going to make you more efficient than you ever have been, okay? And we're going to talk about that today, what you should be doing during AEP, and how can you transition yourself to be a better agent? How can you be more efficient? How can you make more money? And how can you service your clients in a world-class experience without losing that personal touch? So that's what this theme is about this year, is really creating your own brand and working smarter and not harder. But maybe a little bit of harder and smarter, it's a great combination if you can manage that. All right. So this year we have special service announcements where I'm going to pause and allow our sponsors to talk a little bit about their brand. And so first up is Dedicated Senior Medical Centers. They have recently been growing in the Florida market, but they are a national company. So we have a special message here from Chris Payne at Dedicated, and he's going to tell you a little bit about their brand. So here we go.
Hi and welcome. My name is Chris Payne, Director of Growth with Dedicated Senior Medical Center here in Orlando, where everyone wins when we achieve our vision to be America's leading primary care provider, transforming care of the neediest population. We achieve our vision by delivering on our mission. It's our mission to honor seniors with affordable VIP care that delivers better health. And we deliver on our mission when we execute on our core model. Our core model consists of PCP-led care teams that deliver VIP service, detect and manage high-risk diseases, and reduces hospital sick days. And we accomplish all this with our values of love, accountability, and passion. Here in Orlando, we have 4 locations right now, with 2 more opening up next year. We're here from Hiawassee, Florida, and we have centers down in South Orange Blossom Trail, East Orlando, and our newest location opening up at Fairview Shores, right off of Lee Road and I-4. Next year, we'll be opening up in Winter Park and off of West Colonial. We have 22 membership growth consultants for you to team with, additional feet on the street to go out into the community, do community events, work very well together. So we really look forward to working with you. We're really excited. We are additional feet on the street for you. So thank you very much. Have a great day. Again, my name's Chris Payne with Dedicated Senior Medical Center. Thank you.
Well, what an awesome presentation from Chris and his team. They did a fantastic job on that video. I'm really excited. I got to find out where he's getting his drone footage. Anyway, thanks for the break there, and so we move on. All right, so I always like to start with money because obviously, as much as we love our clients and everything, we've got bills to pay. So I just want to go through the numbers again this year, and congratulations, you all got a raise. That's right. So based on the 2022 CMS commission guidelines, the commissions have gone up again this year. So what that means for you is you need even less patients than you did last year to hit that 6-figure mark. So yes, there are 10,000 people turning 65 this year, or I'm sorry, today that you're watching this video, tomorrow, and the next day. So that's 30,000 people in 3 days that are turning 65. Do you need 10,000 people? No. You only need 349 Medicare clients on your book of business to earn a clean 6-figure income year in and year out. So at 349, that gives you $100,163 in residual income. So even if you stop selling and you keep 349 clients on your book of business, you will essentially be earning $100,000 a year. So it doesn't take much. That's what it equates to. So we've got to get to work. We've got to go out there and find those folks and help them. All right, you got a team. And I don't want anyone to forget that we've got an incredible team behind you. Obviously, I'm here on the quality control side. My role these days is just making sure that all the systems and the automation is working, the contracting is up and running, and the marketing is making moves. However, our Vice President of Sales and Marketing, Mr. Sergio Diaz, he has taken over the reins on the advertising, the marketing, and the sales. So he's there to help you develop your plans. We also have got Nick Street. He's our Director of Provider Relations. He's out there pounding the pavement, meeting with physicians, and opening doors to create relationships and hopefully get leads coming your way from your provider's offices. Most of you will be working with Victor Crumity. He's our sales manager. However, if you do have an agency, then you would want to talk to your agency owner and your agency partner there. Jessica, everyone should know Jessica. That's your first stop when you come into HPM. You've got to go through contracting and get your certifications done. One note that I will say is because it's a hot time of year, contracting is a little backed up. And it's not just on our side, it's on all the carrier side just because of all the requests that are being made. However, don't let that slow you down. If you see a health plan that we're going to talk about today that you're not contracted with and you'd like to get contracted or you'd like to learn some more information, go ahead and make the request with us and we're happy to get that process started for you. Also on the team, Jonathan Minotti. He has done a phenomenal job getting us up and running on our brand new quote and enroll tool with HPM Shop. So thank you, John, for that. He's also juggling all the other IT responsibilities as well, so we appreciate his hard work. Tom Ryan has done a phenomenal job helping us with our training calendars, and of course, if you need additional coaching, he's there to help as well. So you'll hear more from Tom, but don't forget that if you're needing to learn a little bit more about Medicaid or LIS or how to do a tabletop, reach out to Tom. He can help with that as well. Cindy, she's our coordinator. She keeps me in line and making sure I'm where I need to be when I need to be there. So Cindy's done a great job with our events, and we appreciate her help there. Kim Rivers is helping us with our advisor support. So many of you are already utilizing her to help you call your book of business, setting up appointments for AEP, or maybe ordering kits or getting supplies or marketing materials. All that can be done through both Kim and, of course, Sam. So Sam is our latest addition to the advisor support. As of right now, she's also helping Jessica a bit with contracting, so we appreciate her stretching her wings to help out the team as well. But she can help, and Sam is bilingual, so if you have clients that speak Espanol, she can help out with those clients and get them on the books for you. And last but not least is Casey. Casey's helping us with our social media. So if you need some guidance, if you need help generating leads or ads, or maybe you want to get your Facebook up to generate some business there, Casey will help you, guide you, and get you in the right direction. All right, so here we are. We have grown. It's 2022, and I was looking back about 2 years ago on our last AEP Kickoff, and when I was looking back, we had just announced that we had entered 19 states, which was exciting back there. Fast forward 2 years later, we are now in 29 states across the country. In fact, I think now we're at 30 because we just added Mississippi. So those states that are in either blue or teal are the states that we currently do business with. If they are gray or a dark gray color, we are not yet there, except for, again, Massachusetts and Mississippi. So we've added those states as well. Why does that matter? Well, maybe you or your team do business in other states. Maybe you're thinking about, maybe I want to get my non-resident license in Texas. Well, the good news is we're there and we can connect you and get contracting rolling immediately. So all of those contracting pieces have already been put together for you. Now we do have, as you may know, 2 office locations, retail locations, in both West Orlando, our main office, and then in North Jacksonville on Dunn Avenue, just south of the airport there. And now I'm happy to announce that we've opened up a 3rd location in Zephyrhills, Florida. So that's in the Tampa market. We have a very special project in Zephyrhills with our partner Florida Medical Clinic. And what a great partner they are. They have done a phenomenal job in helping us connect with their patients and serving their patients with their Medicare needs. So fantastic partnership there. So you'll hear more about our Zephyrhills location as time goes on. Okay, I've got to move my floating head out of the way here. These are our carrier partners. Now there's more to come, so we've added a few extra ones here that haven't made the list just yet, but it's a really impressive list. I'm really proud of the team on all the contracting and balancing that we do to ensure that we have a healthy portfolio of Medicare plans and ACA plans to offer your customers. So we do have some new things coming in with both dental, vision, PALIC, which is a new product that is for individual and families. So lots of new things coming your way. So be on the lookout. Check your emails for more information on that. But we're really happy to supply you with a very healthy portfolio to help you grow your book of business with your clients. And a brand new addition to the family. Should have put them in there in the teams there. But we now have a brand new mobile enrollment site, and this is basically a giant RV that you have access to as an agent. So if you want to do a special event in your community, we can roll up with Stevie. We call our RV Stevie, and she's available for you to roll up in style at events, health fairs, or if you want to work at your doctor's office and have a mobile enrollment site, you now have a rolling office. So really excited to share that with you and the team. All right, so let's pause for another break here. This is Carla from CenterWell, and she's going to share the great news that they have when it comes to this season by doing business with CenterWell. So here we go.
Hi everybody, this is Carla Mello, the Broker Relationship Manager with CenterWell. formerly known as an FPG or Family Physician Group. We have been here in Central Florida for over 30 years with 22 locations within Orange, Osceola, Seminole, and Lake County. Our care model, 100% senior focus, which means that every patient has a unique healthcare experience every time that they come to our office. Our patients, they can enjoy longer time with the doctors, sooner appointment, emergency appointment, 24/7 hotline to be connected with a doctor. Also, we have a variety of services in our office, such as in-house blood work, EKGs, ultrasounds, small procedures. Also, selected offices has x-rays and activity centers. Call me for an office tour to see how we are making a difference in the senior community. Also, for our broker business partners, I would love to meet you to discuss how we can grow together. We have co-branding opportunities, grassroots marketing, events, sponsorship opportunities. So I would love to meet you and see how we can grow together and have another amazing AEP. Once again, this is Carla Mello from CenterWell. Call me. Bye.
Well, thank you, Carla. What a phenomenal job she's done at CenterWell there. And so we're really happy to partner with CenterWell this season. So let's move on. All right, we've got focus carriers. Okay. So every year we put together a little plan for AEP, and these are our partners that we feel are going to help your growth in AEP. And obviously, we've got to keep our eye on the ball with certain carriers that I think need a little bit more TLC, and want to point out to you just to keep the field level and competitive out there. So let's go through that. So let's talk about our focus carriers here. Before we do that, I want to talk about the point system. So as we used to do before, we are going to roll out an AEP Kickoff contest. And so this contest is going to be based on points and a couple of ground rules here. Some carriers are going to be worth 1 point, and then select carriers that you see on this list right here will be worth 2 points. And so we have a point system that we're going to be using in order to win those contests. And we're going to share that contest in just a moment. But here's the list of our focus carriers for 2022. Freedom, Optimum, Bright Health, Brand New Day out in California, Simply, Devoted, Oscar Medicare, which is in South Florida, New York, and Texas, Ultimate, Baycare, and Brand New Global Health, which will be serving Arizona and Texas. So those are our double point systems, and that is how we're going to keep track of the contest, which we're going to go through in a little while. So let's jump in. First and foremost, Freedom Health. Those of you that have done business in Central Florida, you can't turn a corner without hearing about Freedom Health. This year they knocked it out of the park with their cashback plan, which actually gives you a physical cash card on certain plans that allow members to go to an ATM and pull out physical cash. It's unreal. So right when I thought they couldn't get more competitive, they start giving away money. It's unbelievable. So Freedom Health, really, really strong C-SNP product. In fact, if you stop anybody in Central Florida and you ask them about chronic condition plans, the first one that pops up in mind is Freedom. They have led that niche in the Medicare Advantage arena. They have done a phenomenal job in serving those members. And one thing that really makes it great to do business with Freedom is their excellent broker support and their excellent customer service. We have had a phenomenal relationship with Freedom Health, and we feel very strong that this will continue to be a focus carrier moving into 2022. Next up, we have Simply Healthcare. Now, before I move my big head over and out of the way, many of you may have some preconceived notions about doing business with Simply, and some of you might even be surprised that they're on our focus list this year. Well, the good news is this. HPM, Sergio, myself, and leadership went and met with the brand new leadership at Simply, and we were really impressed with what they had to offer. we expressed our concerns, we expressed our hesitation to do more business with Simply than we have been, and in less than 6 months, they have turned this ship around. So Simply has now become one of our focused carrier plans for 2022. We are really proud to represent Simply Healthcare. Again, another strong plan in Central Florida, especially on the D-SNP products. And they also have a cashback card that I just explained again with Freedom. Now, Simply runs up the coast from South Florida to Central Florida and over into the Tampa market. They have done a phenomenal job growing their brand. And in fact, on our brand new quote and enroll system, if you go out there and you pull up the plans, Simply comes up number 1 in HPM Shop. So we're already seeing your action with Simply. Under the new leadership, I will tell you that they have cleaned up their commissions, which means that now you get paid direct from Simply. Believe it or not, they were one of the last of the plans to pay you direct, so we've got that fixed. They're willing to help with marketing. The broker manager is available and very supportive and knowledgeable, thanks to Tony Santiago, who's done a phenomenal job turning this ship around as well. And they have the plan offerings, they have the benefits. The MSOs really like doing business with Simply, and I really like their advertisements. They're very aggressive in marketing, and I just think that the stars are finally aligning for Simply, and we would love to help them grow their brand. So with that, we have an additional bonus for you. Any enrollment that is done for Simply Healthcare using our HPM Shop quote and enroll tool, you will get an additional $25 just for doing that e-app. Okay? And that will come in the form of a gift card, and we'll have more details on that as we get closer to the end of AEP. So that is coming from Simply. We're really excited to promote them, and that's just a big thank you from them in order to help them and you grow your book of business. Devoted. No denying it, Devoted is the fastest growing Medicare Advantage plan in the country. Not only are they very aggressive, but they're innovative on what they're doing with their health plans. They're doing everything that they should be doing and hitting all of those pieces and parts that make a successful plan, not only just here in Florida, but across the country. They've expanded from Florida to Texas, to Arizona, to Ohio, and now going into Illinois. So they are being very, very aggressive on their growth, and so that's what makes them one of the fastest growing Medicare Advantage plans in the country. They have a personal emergency response unit, which I don't see this being talked about a lot with the health plans, and that's that help, I've fallen and I can't get up. And so I think many plans may have shied away from this feature, but it was such a great selling feature for me when I was selling that my members loved it. I got tons of referrals, and they can even give you a little dummy device so you can go out there and do your tabletops and have it on your table, so it gets that conversation going. Hey, what's this? And that should lead to a Devoted enrollment. And they also still have one of the only LIS only plans available in this market. So those folks that don't quite qualify for Medicaid but still have low income and get help on prescription drugs, those folks now have a specialized plan that looks and acts kind of like a D-SNP. So it's a really, really strong plan for those folks that kind of, don't quite fit in either situation. They've bridged that gap. Bright Health. Yes, Bright Health. This is a growing monster. So Bright Health now has hit the $1 billion mark. They are very, very strong in the individual and family plan arena. Their Medicare Advantage plans are all over the country now in different pockets. But they were one of the first to bring a give back PPO plan in Florida. And when we were working with them, they actually listened, and we thought that they should play a little jazz, and here it is. They were the first to come with a give back PPO product in Florida, so pay attention to that product. The other thing I want you to pay attention to with Bright Health is their HMO. Unbelievably strong HMO. When I saw it, it knocked my socks off. So very strong HMO offering for 2022. And then looking at their partnerships, Bright Health does have a very strong partnership with Advent Health here in Central Florida. They also use Tenet in South Florida and other medical groups across the country. It's a really interesting business model. But they've also teamed up with PMA, which is Premier Medical Associates, and this is a physician group that they are working cohesively with to grow their membership for Bright Health, and they're both very committed. Bright Health is so committed, in fact, that they're offering you another bonus as well, just like Simply. However, theirs is a little bit more lucrative. They want you to use the enrollment software that we've developed. And so by doing so, you will earn an additional $50 just using HPM Shop when you're doing your Bright Health enrollments. So that's extra money in your pocket. Just using HPM Shop, you're going to get these additional dollars to spend however you like. And again, we'll have more details on how that's going to be paid out, because these dollars will be trickling down directly from the carrier into your pocket. Okay? So very excited about Bright Health and their offering. Ultimate Healthcare. I've heard agents call this the freedom killer. They have an amazing C-SNP product. Yes, they're in certain parts of Florida only, such as the West Coast and Central Florida area, now sneaking into Lake County. But they also jumped over to Indian River. So if you're doing business in those markets, this is a plan to really look out for. They have a very, very strong reach with physician partners, and they've teamed up with Chris and his team to go out there and make Physician Partners one of the largest MSO partners that Ultimate has. This is an MSO favorite. The MSOs really like working with Ultimate. They see the potential in this health plan, and they really do like partnering up and making sure that the clients are on the right plan with Ultimate, especially those C-SNP members. Oscar Medicare. Yes, Oscar now has a Medicare plan. We were finally able to secure an FMO contract with Oscar. Really excited about this health plan. They have bleeding edge technology to manage your book of business and your clients, and their app is second to none. Unbelievable app with telehealth and telemedicine. So those of you that sell ACA products, if you've dealt with Oscar and you've put some of your members on Oscar, you can't get around their amazing app that they have to use, where you can pull up your ID card, you can change your doctor, you can look for doctors in your area, you can even do telehealth and have a call back from an actual doctor within the hour. So imagine that, taking all of that technology and now moving it into the Medicare Advantage arena. This plan is a sleeping giant. So get in early. If you're not offering Oscar, please ask us what you can do to start doing that. Now, in Florida, they are only in Broward County. However, we will have marketing and leads in that area. So if you are interested in doing remote applications or making the trip down to Broward County, such as Fort Lauderdale, and enjoying a nice long weekend and doing some enrollments, please reach out to us and we're glad to connect you with a contract. They have strong partnerships with hospitals, very much like the Bright Health partnerships, where they're going in and teaming up with hospital systems like Holy Cross and Memorial. But one thing is for sure, they do have outstanding customer service, world class, and that's really where they are focused on. Yes, the tech is nice. Yes, the benefits are nice. Yes, the doctors and hospital networks are nice. But if you don't have outstanding customer service, they truly believe that this is where you're going to grow your business. So I feel very strongly that Oscar is that sleeping giant. So please pay attention to that on the Medicare plan. Baycare, another regional plan out of the Tampa market. They have their own wholly owned provider groups and hospital systems. So imagine the power of data when you can talk from your providers to your hospitals to the health plan. This is a really, really strong plan. And as of today, I took my 2022 certification. I finished it in 15 minutes. Their tech is really on point. Really impressed with their onboarding and their customer service as well. But they have very, very strong brand recognition throughout the Tampa market into Polk County as well. But like I said earlier, this is a plan that's really easy to contract and to work with. So pay attention to Baycare. This is another sleeping giant in Florida specifically. Global Health. Now we're moving out of Florida. My old buddy from Freedom, Victor Rivera, we had talked about where he ended up, and he landed in a company called Global Health. So I did some research, and I talked about what his plans were, and they are expanding out of Oklahoma into the Arizona and Texas markets. So I'm really excited to share with you a new plan if you're doing out-of-state enrollments, or if you're in the Texas market or Arizona market. This is a very strong C-SNP plan. They will be the only give back C-SNP plans in their respective market. So that's what makes them unique. Yes, they have HMOs, but this is going to be what keeps them and sets them apart, is that give back C-SNP product. They are currently looking for partnerships. There's not a lot of agents that have contracted, so the opportunities are hot. Yes, we will have marketing. Yes, we will have leads from Global Health. So only those agents that are contracted and certified to get rolling in those respective areas will have opportunities to do enrollments from Global Health. And as with new expansion areas, the provider groups are pretty much wide open to agents. They will, with our help you connect to providers that will make a difference and help you grow Global Health. All right, lots of talking for me. I'm going to take a quick break and let our partners from WellMed and Optum tell you a little bit about what's going to make them so great in 2022.
We know you want healthier care for your clients, and we do too. WellMed and Optum are a nationwide family of dedicated physicians working together to help people live healthier lives. In Florida, we are one of the largest providers of care to Medicare Advantage members, offering personalized, high-quality, nationally recognized healthcare services at a lower cost, including care management, specialized in chronic care programs, hospitalist and post-discharge programs, and palliative and supportive care. Plus, 9 out of 10 patients prefer our doctors. We provide your clients with access to healthcare services when and how they want it across Florida. And we provide tools and resources to serve your clients to the best of your ability. Our agent landing page features resources that can help you grow and retain your business. You get access to onboarding for your clients, local marketing support, and searchable educational material, all from a single online tool. And our premier client onboarding provides easy first appointment booking requests. Just enter a few basic details and we will book your client's first doctor visit. Now here's some things we'd like to brag about. Our doctors in Florida care for nearly 200,000 people enrolled in Medicare Advantage plans. Your clients can access over 1,500 PCPs and advanced care practitioners, more than 1,000 clinics, serving patients for 6 major health plans, including these. We also provide your clients with easy and timely specialist referrals, same-day appointments for urgently needed care, telehealth options where patients can talk to a doctor via video, chat, or phone, and convenient in-clinic lab services in most locations, and access to results via our patient portal. If you have questions or need additional resources, reach out to our agent support line at 1-855-662-9010.
All right. So excited for WellMed and Optum, and although that presentation was geared towards the Florida market, just know that WellMed and Optum are spread over several different states. Their strongest states being Texas, Florida, and California. So if you're doing business in those markets, just know that we can connect you with an Optum or WellMed physician group and one of their liaison members, so that way we can get you in touch and working with their providers as well. Okay, this is my new toy for 2022. Really excited to share with you the HPM Shop 2022 quote and enrollment tool. Many of you have already been set up on this and even probably starting to use it right now. But I do want to say a big thank you to Jonathan and his team on getting this built out. And we do appreciate your patience as we're building this out if you don't already have this. Just to kind of walk through expectations right now. If you're just onboarding with health plan markets or you're still working on your certifications, just know if you ask for HPM Shop to be set up for you, it could take up to 3 weeks to get it rolling, and this is not just our process. So let me walk you through this process on why it does take so long, okay? So let's say that you say, hi, yes, I'd like HPM Shop. Fantastic. Have you completed your certifications? Yes, I have. Here's my certifications and my certificates that I got from the carriers. And so we take that data and then we go to the health plan to verify. Once the verification has been completed, we then plug in the data and upload it into HPM Shop. Now, Connecture is the company that runs HPM Shop for us, so they go ahead and collect that data, verify it with each and every carrier, and also in each and every state. Once that's been approved, it goes over to CMS to get approved as well, because they are building you your own PEARL, your own personal URL where you can send out to your members. So CMS has to put their stamp on it. Keep in mind that's a long line because CMS is only one organization and they cover all 50 states. Once we get that stamp of approval back from CMS, it goes to Connecture. They let us know that HPM Shop is ready to go for you. So, setting expectations, please know that it could take up to 3 weeks if you haven't already begun your request for HPM Shop. But with that, you will have plenty of time to use HPM Shop. We have live training sessions every week. We have training sessions that are available on our training calendar, so please make sure you access the training calendar. And we also have our YouTube channel, and you can find it on our YouTube channel, and it's sectioned out in chapters. So if you're looking just to find some more information on how to use that provider search tool, you'll be able to find that in a chapter on the HPM Shop 2022 video presentation. Now, why should you use this? We talked about efficiencies here, right? So not only can you scope, you can quote members and have side-by-side comparisons of plans. By the way, the only other place to do that officially and compliantly is at Medicare.gov. But you can also do the enrollment. And you can use this software in person, at someone's home, or at our office, or at a restaurant, or wherever you choose. Or you can email them, or even text them. So you can text them their scope of appointment. You can text them a quote page, and you can text them their application so they can sign it right on their phone. Amazing. This is the type of software system that makes me want to go back out and sell. I'm so jealous of those agents that are using this right now, and I am so excited that we finally have it. So thank you, John, for all of your hard work, because this is your heart, your soul, and your mind on how you can really do this business, okay? We're going to talk about what you should be doing at this AEP. Now, HPM Shop does have a couple of new features, and so I'm going to point that out to you today. The first being is their dashboard. So as soon as you log into HPM Shop 22, you're going to see two big buttons at the top, one for reporting and the other one for agent training. So you can find all of your training materials here. So if you're lost, confused, and don't know where to start with HPM Shop, this is where you go. Or if you say, hey, I forgot how to use that Medicare Blue button and how does that connect the medications into my HPM Shop account. All of that is in the training material there, so you can jump in there and grab what you need. But here's where you're going to keep track of all your enrollments, okay? If you're doing paper applications, good luck. If you're using different carrier enrollment tools, good luck. Imagine having all your enrollments in one place. It's here, it's alive, it's real. And you have the ability to take a look and have a full view of your book of business and your efforts and everything that you've done during AEP. So you can track your enrollments, you can track the quotes that you've sent, you can track your scope of appointments, who signed it, who hasn't, and you can connect your mymedicare.gov accounts so you can pull down 18 months of medications that your clients have been taking. And now all that data is connected directly with Medicare. So incredible, incredible, incredible software that is really changing the game for our advisors. So we really do hope that you take full advantage of this and the dashboard feature as well. Okay, another break here. This one's a little bit longer. This is from my buddy Jeff DeGioia, now over at Metro Health, and he is going to share the good news on what they're doing for you during 2022. So take it away, Jeff.
Welcome to Metro Health. I wanted to go ahead and thank Justin and Nick and Health Plan Markets for giving me the opportunity to tell you a little bit about our boutique MSO. About us. My name is Jeff DeJoy, and I'm the new Vice President of Marketing. I spent about 30 years with Humana prior to my retirement and taking on this new position with MH. I'm very excited about it. Primarily, my role is to support independent agents like yourself. We have MSO dollars available to support our grassroots efforts. One of the things that I've noticed over years is that typically independent and career agents both do a great job out in the community making connections with people. So we will go ahead and provide the support that you need in order to find and pay for those events. Our best partners can be rewarded. If I find out that I have an agent out there that's working really hard to grow our membership, I will seek you out and figure out a way that we could work together to go ahead and help you grow your membership with us, and also for you to be rewarded for your efforts with us as well. Our MSO is dedicated to AOR protection. So if you put a member with us, one of the things that you could be assured is that we're not going to have somebody do a tabletop in our office and potentially move your client to one of our other Medicare Advantage plans. We're going to do our very best to protect the AOR and make sure that we retain that member. Our primary care physicians are trained in geriatric medicine. They're also very highly skilled at figuring out what potentially might be going on with a member. It's not just physical ailments that they come to our office with. It's an entire psychosocial experience when they meet with our primary care physician. In the event that they might be having financial problems, one of the things that we will do is try to find out who the agent of record is and see potentially if there's another plan. Maybe they might qualify for Medicaid. We might be able to assist them in moving to a plan that would provide them with better coverage. Our coverage area. We have centers in Apopka, Ormond Beach, East Orlando, Conway, downtown Orlando, and Metro West. So we basically cover the Central Florida area, whether it's Orange County, Seminole County, or Volusia County. What do we do as an MSO? One of the things that we do is we make sure that our clients feel calm, comfortable, and cared for when they're in our centers. I encourage you to please come in and make sure that you visit one of our centers in the event that you have not. What is geriatric medicine? Geriatric medicine is a subspecialty of internal medicine that focuses on the care and well-being of elderly people. It's true. You treat somebody that's 65 years of age or older, or possibly on Medicare disability, differently than you would treat somebody that's 35 years of age. Comorbidities is the presence of two or more disease or disorders co-occurring in the body at the same time. We might have a member that has diabetes. They might have high blood pressure. They can have congestive heart failure. So it's important for us to be able to manage all these diseases occurring at the same time to make sure that that member is receiving the best care possible and also the best outcome possible. Our concierge services. Sometimes members cannot make it into our office. In those events, we will take the time to come out and do a home visit if necessary, or a telehealth visit. We do provide transportation. We also have very quick appointment times, whether somebody needs to come in the same day for a visit or potentially a follow-up visit, just to make sure that we have the right medication for them, or even to reevaluate and see whether or not another medication needs to be prescribed for them. Appointment scheduled for new members within 10 days of their effective date. They can come into our office and fill out their new member paperwork and get that out of the way. That way their first visit with the doctor and our center is a pleasant experience and less stressful for them. We have a 96% retention rate, both for the AEP and the SEP. Very proud of our Medicare Education Center and Senior Recreation, and we should have our location built out probably by the third week of September. So look for an invitation to our open house. We noticed that some of our members were actually seeing different primary care physicians in order to get prescriptions for medical marijuana. It does place a small financial burden on them as well. It's a $77 charge with the state, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's a visit with their primary care physician that they would have to pay for that could be anywhere between $100 and $200. If they do that through our primary care physician, there is no charge. We're working on a contract currently with Uber Health. Our Medicare Advantage plans, they do provide transportation. Unfortunately, sometimes it's not the best experience, so we want to be able to provide alternatives in the event that we have a member that's having a hard time with their transportation. Increasing our social media presence is really twofold. One, to create more resources for our patients to be able to have access to. And secondly, through different initiatives, we want to generate leads to grow our patient base. And this is done through geo-targeting. I wanted to go ahead and thank you, Health Plan Markets, for giving me a few minutes to go ahead and tell you a little bit about Metro Health and for supporting Metro Health Geriatrics, who's been taking care of our seniors here in Central Florida since 2000. So if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. Again, my name is Jeff DeGioia, and my cell phone number is 407-733-2701.
All right. Thank you, Jeff. We really appreciate your help in helping us know what's going on with Metro Health this year. All right, so moving right along here, let's talk about the roadmap to success. It's AEP. It's already past October 1. Step one here, you should have already reached out to your clients. You should be talking to your clients. Hopefully, you've started those conversations well before October 1, but if you haven't, this is the time to start talking to them. Using HPM Shop, you can actually start building out profiles for your members, and you can even send them quotes. Okay? They can't enroll, and you can't enroll them until October 15th. So there's a safeguard there in our enrollment software system, so you won't get, apps that accidentally get sent in on October 13th, and you get busted for that. HPM Shop has those safety features, so you can start building out profiles, and you can start sending out quotes. Do that. That's step 2 there. Using HPM Shop, build those profiles, get everybody ready, collect their medications, collect their providers, build out those profiles using HPM Shop. And then on October 15th, you can start sending out the applications. In fact, the members will get an email, and they just need to open up that email on October 15th, and they can go ahead and get that enrollment started. Now, all of this is talking about HPM Shop and using it to do your enrollments. During AEP, you want to ensure that your applications are complete. You remember that dashboard we talked about? That dashboard is going to give you eyes on every single application that you've done, so you don't have to say, oh, did I get all my paper applications? Wait a minute, I logged into this carrier to use their enrollment system. Wait, I enrolled in theirs to do theirs, and oh, now I have HPM Shop. Guys, it's all in one now. It's all in one. Don't drive yourself crazy. All of the enrollments live in HPM Shop, so you're able to track your applications. Now, even electronically, mistakes happen, so we want to make sure that you're tracking it. So on the last week of AEP, making it very easy using HPM Shop, you can track all your applications to ensure your applications have been completed. Okay? After December 8th, you're going to check in with your clients to ensure that they got their ID card, that they got their books, that maybe they made their first appointment, whether it's with one of our provider partners here, such as Metro Health. Did they call? Did they make that appointment? Could you offer to do so? And oh, by the way, do you know anyone else that I might be able to help with Medicare? Remember, there's so many SEPs this year and throughout the year that you most likely will be able to enroll year-round. You just got to find that SEP. Okay? So that's your roadmap to success. I want to make sure that that's covered. Just as a reminder, if you're a veteran, I know you know this, but sometimes we skip to the end and we kind of forget some steps. So don't lose track on your roadmap here. So what now? I've got all my certifications, Justin. It's October 4th. It's October 5th. What do I need to do? Some of you still feel lost. Have you set your goals? And I'm putting this in parentheses here or underlining it. Set your goals. Not what I want. Not what your buddy agent is doing, because they said they're going to do 100 enrollments or 200 enrollments. You are not them. You need to be honest with yourself. You need to say, what are my goals? What are my goals? What do I want to achieve? And whether it be 50 apps or 100 apps or 500 apps, whatever that goal is, be realistic with yourself and set that goal and work backwards from there. If you haven't started doing so, call all of your clients and your prospects. We have lots of tools to help cut through this. So if you have a large book of business, we have a dialing system that calls one by one, so you don't have to manually dial. We have a dialing system with a headset that you can jump on and start doing phone calls. We have an auto messenger, so you can pre-record a message and blast it out to your clients and prospects. We can do text messaging as well. We can do email campaigns. Many of you that have a book of business, we've already offered to go ahead and send out postcards and letters. So all of that we can take care of and help you with. but please do so. If you're not talking to your clients, you're missing a huge opportunity. In fact, since the inception of HPM, the number one lead source year in and year out, day in and day out, is client referrals. Don't underestimate the power of client referrals. So if you know that the number one lead source is client referrals, and you know you want to grow your business, you need to work with your clients. That's the only way that you're going to generate leads and referrals. The other hot lead source is your doctors. In the very first part of the presentation today, we introduced dedicated senior medical centers. 22 reps in this market. 22. That's insane. These are people that are out there looking for leads, the same leads that you want, and they want to enroll them in their practice. So if they bump into somebody that's on a plan that they don't accept, they need to refer it to an agent. Work with those reps. Work with those doctors. These are people that can help you grow your book of business. That's what you should be doing. And of course, last but not least, is events. If you run out of things to do, you need places to go. You need traffic. Where do you find traffic? If you're lost on that, please let us know. We are going to be sending out training videos on how to run a successful event and going through event basics. So be on the lookout for that. But those of you that already know how to do events, don't be shy. This is an incredible opportunity to grow your book of business, and we will get behind you and support your events out in the community. All right, another quick break. This is from my buddy Brian over at Aegis Medical Group, and he's going to share the great news on what he has for Aegis this year coming up for 2022. So go ahead and have a chat with Brian.
Hi there, Brian Clemens with Aegis Medical Group. Just wanted to say hello. Thought maybe we'd sit down and have a little chat. Aegis Medical Group is a group of about 160 providers, over 120 physicians, all throughout Central Florida. We basically go from Tampa across the state to Fort Pierce, all the way north to Jacksonville, and all points in between with Orlando, Kissimmee, Lake, Marion, and Sumter counties, with Tavares, Mount Dora. So we've got clinics all throughout Central Florida. And that's important if you're looking to place a member in any of our clinics. We wanted to let you know that we have one of the highest retention rates of any MSO here locally. And we also wanted to let you know that it's very, very important to us that we do a good job taking care of your members, keeping them healthy, and keeping them in our clinics. We wanted you guys to know that we love supporting our brokers, and in this case, health plan markets. We partner all the time in the community doing such things as food drives, meet and greets, grand openings, tabletops, open houses, community events, senior center events, and that's just to name a few. And we're always looking for a partner to do these things with in the community. Another thing that we wanted you to know, that if you need a hard copy of our directory, both Nick Street and Justin know to get in contact with us, and we can actually deliver them to your office. And we also have a downloadable directory on our website. Right next to the downloadable directory, we also have a link that if you're placing a member in one of our clinics, that tracks the member placement and goes straight to our office management. And if you'd like the personal touch when you're placing a member, you can feel free on the last page of the directory to contact myself, Nina Vizic, or Mary Santiago, and that is the entire marketing department. If you'd like a tour, meet the physician, and get the member placed in one of our clinics. It's important for us to know that you have a good partner in the community to take care of your members, and we want to thank you for trusting your members at Aegis Medical Group. Thank you and good luck this AEP.
All right, thanks, Brian. We really appreciate your message from Aegis Medical Group, and many of you have already been working with Brian over a little bit of time, and I know that the agents that have been working with Brian and have been loyal and delivering business, he has been delivering leads, and that's really the message that I'm sending out here. We don't have to do business with everybody out here, but once you pick a really good partner, and you can pick each one of these groups has left a phone number and a contact information, and I really hope you take advantage of meeting these folks, even though sometimes it might be a little bit hard and we might have to do it virtually. Brian is a fantastic guy, very, very generous, and if you're delivering the business, I know he'll take care of you. So just a word of advice there as you're out there for AEP. All right, the fun stuff. Winner chicken dinner. Let's talk about AEP 2022 and the contest that we got rolling. So in anticipation that the world will go back to a relatively normal place, we're going to try to do what we've always done. And those of you that have been with us for a while, you kind of get our culture and what we want to do for contests. But let's jump in. All right, remember that point system we talked about? Well, it's back. So, some carriers, once you do an enrollment, are going to be worth 1 point, and some carriers that you do an enrollment are going to be worth 2 points. And if you're good at math like I am, you'll know that you have to do less sales if the carriers that you are enrolling in are worth 2 points. So to get to 50 points, you can do 50 enrollments, 50 applications, or from our focus carriers, you can do 25 applications and qualify for the first level of contracts. Please keep in mind, the contest winnings, all applications must be submitted using HPM Shop. I cannot track paper applications. I cannot track different enrollment systems. I can track HPM Shop. So please use HPM Shop. In addition to that, we will no longer be requiring reporting as long as you're doing HPM Shop. Please use HPM Shop so you don't have to report your sales, and we will be rolling that out shortly. So thank you for your participation in that, and we are really, really excited for that. So 50 points, what does that give you? Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. We're going on a cruise. Yes, I am definitely and very, very excited to invite you on a cruise for 2022. We attempted to do this last year. Unfortunately, we had the outbreak, but I will tell you that the world's starting to get back to normal. The cruise lines are up and running, and they're excited to take people out. We've got great deals. We can do some really great things and have a great trip. The planned excursion, the planned trip is in April of 2022 after we wrap up OEP. I'd like to invite you out on the cruise. So, get those 50 points, whether you do it with our focus carrier, 25 apps, or any other carrier, 1 point, 50 apps, or any combination thereof. Get to those 50 points, and you are invited on the boat. Can you make it better, Justin? I sure can. Check this out. Can you hit 75 points? And I know many of you are like, dropping the bucket, I got this in the bag. 75 points, double point system with carriers. You only need half as many enrollments. And again, I'm not so good at that math thing there. About 37 and a half enrollments, we'll put it there. But if you're doing about 38 enrollments, that'll get you not only on the boat, but also you're going to get a private balcony suite. So a nice little upgrade there. 75 points. Remember, these are new enrollees, new clients, and you got to be using HPM Shop, so please make sure you're using HPM Shop. You're going to get on the boat, and you're going to get a sweet upgrade with a balcony, so you've got an outlook there, and you can go out and breathe that beautiful ocean air. All right. Can we do better than that? Absolutely. What happens if I hit 100 points, Justin? What's going on with that? New clients on HPM Shop, 100 points. Not only will you get on the boat, not only will you have a sweet upgrade, but I'm going even further. You can bring someone with you. Yes, we want you to bring a family member, a loved one, a friend, whoever you think that you would like to bring on this trip. They will also be invited, and they will also be paid for in full. So, 100 points. You get on the boat, you get a sweet balcony upgrade, and you get to bring someone, your favorite person, or your least favorite person, whatever floats your boat. You can bring them with you on the cruise, and you guys can have a fantastic, wonderful time. So we hope that you can hit your 100 points. Remember, focus carriers, double points, 50 enrollments. That's all you need. Amazing, and you get a free vacation with your loved one and a balcony suite. Very cool. Well, I don't know, Justin, maybe I can hit even further than that. I think I can get over 150 points. It's a lot of enrollments. It's 75 enrollments in our focus carrier group. 150 enrollments. It's not an easy task, not easy to do, but I know many of you can do it. Remember, new clients and using HPM Shop. I know many of you can do that. So what do we get? 150 points. You get on the boat, you get a sweet upgrade, you get to bring somebody, and now we're going to give you your own suite on the boat. How cool is this, right? So we've got some really killer suites that are now available on the boat that never were affordable, but now they are because there just isn't as many people going. So last I heard on the cruise, they had 30% capacity, which is amazing. So we're hoping that that trend stays the same in April. But if you're clearing 150 points, we're going to get you on the boat. We're going to get you a really good upgrade here, and you get to bring somebody all at no cost, all on HPM. And thank you for working with us and being a partner. So this is the contest for 2022. We're really, really excited that you are up and running. And again, just as a quick reminder here on that point system, who are my double points? Because Justin, I really want to get to that suite, and I want to get there fast. Freedom, Optimum, Bright Health, Brand New Day, Simply, Devoted, Oscar Medicare, Ultimate, Baycare, and Global Health. Any of those are going to give you double points. So if you write 25 Freedom and 25 Baycare, that's 50 enrollments. That's worth 100 points. Okay? So keep that in mind. It's a really, really great program, and I do hope that everyone is ready to go for AEP. If you have not contracted with some of these carriers and you really liked what you heard today, don't be afraid to ask for the contract. It is not too late. It is absolutely not too late. Many of these focus carriers can get you up and running in less than a week. Many of these carrier certifications takes 15 minutes or less, which is incredible. I know I just took my Oscar Medicare exam, and I blasted through that in about 15 minutes. So very, very easy to do on the certification process. And we honestly believe that this is a fantastic program and some really great carriers to focus on for 2022. Okay, last but definitely not least is one of our newer partners. This is Donald Washer from Complete Health, and he's going to share the good news on who he is and how he can help you in the Volusia County market. So if you're doing business out in Volusia, or if you have a client that's in the Volusia market, pay attention to what Donald has to say. So take it away, sir.
Good afternoon. My name is Donald Washer, and I am the Member Support Representative for Complete Health, DeLand East, DeLand West, and DeLand Diagnostics. What that means is I am the Member Support Representative for the Volusia area. We also represent northern part of Volusia as well. In the member support role, which I can take this off, the member support role, I am kind of the concierge to the office. I bring the patients in, I retain the patients, I keep in communications with the brokers that bring the patients in. If the patient is not having a good experience at the office. They don't like the parking. They want a pizza when they get there, but they can't afford their medications. I'm going to assist them with that. They can't get an appointment when they need one. They can reach out to me specifically because you've given them that opportunity to know that they have a direct concierge line to help them get into the office and make their experience as pleasant as possible. We have a lot of patients who come in here by word of mouth also, but we also have a lot of patients that come in with your assistance. So we understand that the broker needs to be serviced as well. So what we've done is put together some places and spaces within our offices for you to sit, to be in part of the experience and the environment of Complete Health in all of the locations, mine being the DeLand location and the Orange City location. And for that as well, we give you a nice table, a nice chair to sit in, but we also give you something of what I'm standing in, which is a patient education center. This center is available to you, so you can have your book of business in here, and maybe you want to do a wine and cheese event. Maybe you want to do a sign-up event. Maybe you want to have people coming in on Saturdays. Maybe you just want to do something for TV or just get together or have a day at the office where you can do all of your sign-ups. You have that at Complete Health. So we want to make the transition and the customer service for what you expect it to be, because you're good at what you do, so are we. And I've met many of you already, so I would love to meet more of you and explain and show you even more of the experience. Give me a call, 386-878-2699. Again, that's Donald Washer or donald.washer@completehealth.com. Thank you much.
Thank you, Donald, for your support and your partnership. We really appreciate everything that you're doing for our agents in that market, and we really appreciate your partnership as we move into 2022. I can tell you that he's looking for help, not only just in the Florida market, but elsewhere. They are growing. Complete Health is a multi-state organization, and really, really excited to partner with Donald and his team. So I love his approach, and I do know that they are looking to grow, so another great partner to hook up with. All right. Thank you. I can't thank you enough for being a part of this presentation. Happy AEP for 2022. Just a quick reminder, we are here to help you. It is our goal to serve you because you are our lifeblood. And I say this every team meeting. We are here to serve those that serve others, and you are those folks. So thank you for everything that you do for our clients and the health plans as well. Just a reminder, you can find us at joinhpm.com. Don't be afraid. You've got our number, 844-696-3975. You know where we live now. We're in West Colonial. We're in Jacksonville. And we are now in Zephyr Hills. So if you need to reach us, please let us know. I am definitely still available. Yes, I get jammed up from time to time, but I am more than happy to answer any questions you have by email, text, phone number, whatever it takes. Again, all of the great partners that we saw today, those provider groups, please take the time to reach out to them. If you need help connecting with some of those folks, we are happy to help you connect with some of those folks. We are really, really excited for our doctor partnerships this year. Again, thank you. Have a wonderful, happy AEP for 2022. Good luck out there, and bring home the bacon.